This is the story of Angie and Dwayne. Before we go into this quirky and exciting narrative, let's have a quick look at the both of them. On this first photograph, we see Dwayne as a baby. How predictable to start with the baby pictures. Well, what did you expect? On the second comparative photograph, we see Dwayne as an adult. Please notice the tremendous personal development that Dwayne has actually undergone throughout the years. On the next picture, we see Angie as a child, balancing delicately on the hand of her father like an astronaut. Her remarkable artistic talent has been her personal trademark ever since. Angie and Dwayne's story starts with a series of misses and not a single hit, whilst neither of them were even aware on how often they had kept missing each other. For example, in 2005, Dwayne visited Thailand for holidays, while Angie left for China just weeks earlier. Eventually, Dwayne headed off again, like a satellite, for England, Ireland, Canada, Japan and Korea, while Angie kept hopping around in China. In 2006, Angie came back from China in October, while Dwayne, visiting Thailand in June for a second time, already had left in July. Logically, they never met. In 2008, Dwayne flew to Thailand for diving in July, while Angie left again for home. Again, obviously, they never got to meet each other. In case you are waiting for the climax to this story, here it comes. In 2009, Dwayne flipped a coin and Thailand won. If you suspect that this will lead to both of them finally meeting each other, then you are indeed correct. If you further conclude that more people should leave their personal fate up to coin flipping instead of horoscopes, psychologists, priests, and misguided friends, then you are correct again. One night, in the deep space of Jameson's Irish pub in Ceylon, well situated among other beer drinkers, Dwayne noticed a single non-beer drinker, a local girl, sipping on a glass of Aussie Shiraz. Needless to say, this was love at first sight. So they met and started dating. All's well that ends well. Dwayne came up with the idea of a fairly tricky proposal while rock climbing in Raleigh. He asked Angie to climb up the rocks, and she climbed and climbed and climbed. But what goes up obviously must come down. On the way down, Dwayne asked the guide to suspend poor Angie 15 meters above ground level in mid-air. He then shouted 4 questions, which, according to our records, were presented in exactly the following order. Question 1. So, was it fun? Question 2. Do you trust me now? Question 3. Do you love me? While Angie started getting grumpier and grumpier, wondering where this may all lead to, Dwayne popped the final question, number 4. Will you marry me? And Angie replied sheepishly but very happily, yes. This is the story of Angie and Dwayne. Should you not see them flipping coins or climbing rocks in your neck of the woods, please rest assured, they'll be living happily ever after elsewhere.